Hi, I'm Duncan Carter and I'm the Digital Marketing Manager here at Beagle Talent. I'm always looking to learn and improve, and I recently read a book by Simon Kingsworth called Digital Marketing Strategy. Now, he mentions a lot about content strategy, especially around social media, and not immediately getting on a bandwagon of whatever's working well on any of the social platforms, whether that's LinkedIn, Twitter or Facebook. And he talks a lot about producing content that is on brand and that's on identity. I think it's quite relevant for a lot of smaller SMEs, because bigger organisations have already got brand guidelines in place. They've got large budgets to spend on. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to get instant results, but often find when you work for an SME like ourselves, it can be harder and harder to try and engage that audience, because you could be a startup and you're starting from scratch. So it's more important to keep on brand and to keep your identity in check when you do produce content that will engage your audience. That is on point, because even if you get one person, but that one person turns into a customer, you've done a great job. It's not all about metrics, and I suppose he goes on about, in terms of producing content, don't just keep producing lots and lots of content hoping that something will stick. Try and get something from the audience. Ask them what do they want. I mean, I've recently gone on to create quite a few different forms of content. One called Insider Knowledge newsletter, which we produce on LinkedIn. And that's, I try and produce a lot around recruitment, but also some of our core industries, which is digital, marketing, data and technology. And then on the same kind of premise, we're looking to launch a podcast in October. And that's speaking to various industry leaders about their sort of tips and tricks of the trade, but what they think is the future of the industry. And it can get into quite a detailed conversation. I'm really enjoying speaking to these people, because I'm also learning a lot as well. And I think if you can continue to learn and do a good job at the same time, that's what you want to aim for any sort of SME out there. It's a great book to read. I've really picked up a lot on it. And I'm planning to keep sharing various different books and articles that I keep reading that I think are going to be relevant to our audience as well, because we work in the same industry. I mean, I've worked in sort of marketing for well over 10 years now. And you can't think that you know it all, because you don't. You've got to keep learning, you've got to keep engaging that audience. And it's any sort of advice you can provide us, put it in the comments below. I'm always interested to learn any great articles out there, any books that I should be reading. So yeah, please do put that in the comments as well, because the more we can learn off each other, the better, I think. So yeah, that's it. I mean, as you can see, I'm walking and talking at the moment, because I thought, well, I'm competing with my dad at the moment on the Fitbit challenge, so I've got to try and improve my steps. So I thought, why not kill two birds with one stone and do two things at once? Why not? I'm just lucky that I've just missed the rain, because it's been absolutely chucking it down. But anyway, have a great day, and I'll be back tomorrow. Bye.